Hi guys, it's me again, Kimberly in 618, for those of you who are just joining me for the first time. It seems like I've been around for forever, and so I kind of assume everybody already knows who I am, and that's not very nice to do. But tonight is the day before the day of D-Day, Cleanse Day, I guess it's C-Day, that I've been talking about, that I'm really excited. I just got back from the grocery store. I was a little disappointed. I get most of my produce from the Asian market, but I mean, as most of you know how the weather has been across the majority of the United States. Crash, no. I set out all my groceries to show you guys, and now the cat's very interested in them. There he is. What are you doing? Oh, and I'll also show you, this is my Valentine's Day present. The table here, and a couple of chairs. My sweetie knows me so well, he got it out of the dumpster. I was so proud. I was very excited. I think it's beautiful. It's a little scuffed up. I think what they did is they scuffed it up while they were moving and then just threw it out. But anyway, the topic of the day today is raw food diet, and that is what we were doing for 3 weeks. My dear cousin and I, a lot of you know who she is. Her YouTube channel or username is Raw Dagobah, as in the Dagobah system. And we're going to be doing this together, and I'm excited. And here's what I bought. First, I will tell you how much I spent, because a lot of you may be wondering how much this stuff costs. I was a little what I was saying is I'm a little disappointed because most of you know how the weather has been, so the produce was kind of eh. So I only bought stuff that looked really good to me. So I spent $44. No focus. $44.97. And I think the most expensive thing I bought was I bought Nori. I bought Nori Sheets. And I already had a few, but all I had were roasted Nori Sheets, and so I looked, and they had 2 different kinds, specifically that said dried. So I don't know what their drying process was. I don't know if these are definitely absolutely raw, but it does say dry as opposed to roasted. They get really specific because, like I said, I bought all my stuff at the Asian market, and there's a difference between, there's a section for toasted nori, there's a section for roasted nori, and then there's just 2 kinds of these. There's 50 sheets of these, and this was $7.59, and I thought that was a great price because I've been looking for them online, and like some of them, like the best price I found was like $12 or something for 100 sheets, which is a great price, but then they would charge you like $8 shipping. So I really thought that was a great deal. But I found all kinds of goodies. I got celery, which I really don't like. I've never liked celery, but I'm determined to try and like it. I'm going to make a lot of a juice that Jillian McKeith recommends, which is a carrot, celery, and cucumber. And these organic bags of carrots, I got 2 of those because I'm going to be juicing those and dipping those. And actually, they were a really good price too, because that was a whole pound of them. Let me see if I can find it on here. Look at this ridiculous receipt. Isn't that ridiculous? Organic carrots, 79 cents a piece. So 79 cents a pound. That's, again, a great price, especially for organic produce. So you can get it affordably. This was, you know, I think I've tried Napa cabbage before. I've never bought it. I've never done anything with it. Ugh. This was seriously like 7 pounds. But it was on sale. I had to buy it because it was on sale for 39 cents a pound. So it still cost me like $2.50 for that whole thing. And zucchini. Gonna make some little raviolis. Isn't that cute? You see how I did that? And some spaghetti with a vegetable peeler out of that. And I got plans for that. I got broccoli. I got cauliflower, which was one of the more expensive things that I bought, was the cauliflower. It's all the way from California, but you know, what can you do? These, well, great price, I cannot remember. These are scallions or green onions or spring onions, whatever you want to call them. I got 2 bunches of those. Gosh, I really need to tell you, I wish I could just tell you the prices, because the prices on these are fantastic. I tell people all the time, shop at your local like Asian or Latino market, because you will find the best prices. I find the best prices at the Asian market because I think they cook with the vegetables most. I mean, I'm not saying that to be stereotypical. I mean, they cater to their shoppers, you know what I mean? So that's where you're going to find the people that buy the most of that kind of produce you're looking for, and you'll get the best price. So how much is that? I can't find it. But anyway, it was a good price. That was a very good price. Okay, broccoli, cucumber, Oh, I was so excited about these. You know what this is? This is fresh dill. I love fresh dill. The smell of this is just heaven. Dill and mint. Super, super fresh and delightful. And this is basil. And I got some, I ordered some kelp noodles, and from what I understand, there's some debate over whether or not they're raw food, but they were on the Raw Food World website, and I know they're kind of picky, so I'm just going to take them at their word that they're raw. And if nothing else, at least they're still very good for you, so I'm excited about that. But the mint and the basil, these were like 79 cents a piece for this whole like big bunch. And I bought a big thing of this whole thing of cilantro, 39 cents. So it's really, people who say this is expensive, really isn't. This is more expensive than my normal bill, but I normally go crazy cheap, and I don't buy anywhere near this much produce, and I live off of bean burritos, so this is ridiculous. Bought some snow peas. Honestly, I've never really liked these a whole lot. I don't know why. My sister loved them, but I thought these would be great for like dips and stuff, so I did that. Bought some sprouts. These are mung bean sprouts, and I really love these. I used to always throw them in my soups, and whenever I go to the Vietnamese restaurant, they have these in like practically everything I order, and I think they're delicious. So I think I'm going to take them to work, and I like eat them like popcorn. They're great. And these things of alfalfa sprouts, I know it's way cheaper to make your own, but I don't have any seeds. I did not order seeds. So I did not sprout my own, but these were 99 cents a piece. No big deal. I bought avocados, which really need to ripen. And they've upped the price on their avocados, but even now they're way cheaper than anywhere I've ever found them, and they're 59 cents each. I think that's a great price. Red bell pepper, use some Roma tomatoes. Their tomatoes actually looked really great. Most of the places I've been to, I went to a restaurant and ordered a sandwich the other day, just a veggie sandwich, and they didn't put tomatoes on it because they said the quality was bad, but I saw these were hothouse tomatoes, so no wonder they were good. I got some Enoki mushrooms. I found this great recipe for, this great button mushroom recipe. But their button mushrooms didn't look very good. So I bought these. And I think these were, how much were these? 39 cents for this thing. This whole little thing. They're great for throwing in salads and dipping and stuff. So this is kind of cool. This is a pomelo. And I bought it because the sign said it was on sale and then it wasn't. I've tried it once before and it was okay. We kind of didn't know anything about it. We just cut it open and started eating it, and it was way, way underripe. And you were being adorable. Somebody wants my attention. Don't eat mommy's purse, and don't claw my socks. Let go! Crash, crash. Let go. But anyway, I bought a pomelo. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a sweeter version of a grapefruit, sort of. It smells kind of not very citrusy, not particularly appetizing. Doesn't smell sweet at all. But once it ripened up, it was actually pretty good, and so I'm going to let this sit for a couple of days and then dig into it. This bag of lemons was quite possibly my best find today. It was super on sale, and I'm going to be using loads of lemons every morning in my water, as well as in dressings and stuff. There are 10 lemons in here, and it was blah-de-blah. Why don't I get this ready before I start talking to you? I have no idea. You'd think I would learn by now. $1.29. $1.29 for 10 lemons. What can I say? I'm a genius. These are tiny little limes. They're kind of like key limes. Hey, tiny mirror. But they're lovely. I think they're kind of sweet and sour at the same time. They just always have these. I guess they're kind of like key limes, but they're like little Asian limes, I guess. But they're 4 for $1. And you actually get a fair amount of juice because the skins are really thin on these. So you get a lot of juice out of them. I'm very happy. Bananas. I bought 3 kiwi because they're 3 for $1. And I bought some shredded coconut. See, I know some of you guys probably saw the coconut stuff I was fixing before. Maybe I put that on the Green Scheme channel. I might have. But anyway, no, I think I put it on this one too. But that's shaved coconut, and they had these shreds, and I think these would be nice for making some like raw almondy joy things. I just think it'll be a prettier texture. And goji berries was the thing that I bought that I've never ever tried before, and I couldn't wait, and I tore it open and I tried it in the car, and quite honestly, it wasn't very good. I was disappointed. I think I was hoping for like a sweeter berrier flavor, and there was definitely these bitter undertones to it. But I guess it's got a lot of medicinal properties, so I would assume that that would be good. That they would have some bitterness to it. I guess I was just so excited. They just look so red and lovely. They just said dried, and it said there were no sulfites for preservation. It's the only ingredient is goji berry, so I figured it was safe. I don't know what their process was for drying them, but I think what I'm going to do is soak them, and they'll probably be better. Like rehydrating them, they were kind of hard. Maybe they got over-dried a little bit. But that's it! That's the haul. It really wasn't bad, you know, like I said, less than $44.97. That includes tax, and they took off 10 cents. And one of the things I bought that I thought was on sale and wasn't. And they took off 10 cents because I brought my own reusable bags, which is what Crash is laying on right now. Are you being cute? Yes, you are. But those are the bags that I brought, and they give you 5-cent discount for each bag you bring. So I hope you can see everything okay. The light in here is just awful. Awful, awful. But I'm excited. I'm really tired now after all that talking. And I worked all day. I had to be at work at 5 o'clock this morning. I took a nap, but I set my alarm. I hit snooze like 4 times. It was crazy. But I have other things to do today. My jacket's stuck. So, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sorry this was probably crazy long. But you guys are awesome. And I hope you guys are doing things to make your life healthier and happier and all that other kinds of things. I'm excited. I've wanted to do some kind of detox cleanse thingy for a while. I've done like fasts before, but they were always for religious reasons. And I would usually just fast from certain things. I did a water fast once, but it was for a day. And that was fantastic. I was actually surprised at how easy it was for me. Because normally I was really concerned because, like, if I get hungry, I'm a grumpy person. Which is one of the reasons that I thought this was an awesome cleanse, because I can eat pretty much all I want. And that just makes me happy. I'm just restricted as to what I can eat. Now, there are some more things I need. Like, I'm going to pick up some dates. I'm going to need to get those at Whole Foods. Those are going to be crazy expensive. There's no way around that. But I'm going to try to use them sparingly. That's my solution. And I bought dates before, and I'm pretty good at making them drag out. I just hope I don't get spoiled to them. Because one of my favorite snacks in the world is like walnuts and dates. I need to buy more nuts, which are also going to be crazy expensive. Not a whole lot I can do about that. And I wanted to buy apples, and they had 3 different kinds of organic apples. And they had a bunch of non-organic apples, even more kinds. And they just all looked awful. They looked really bad. But this is totally not apple season. So I might beg the boyfriend to buy us some apples so I can make my favorite juice. Because I wanted to have it in the morning. But I can have another kind of juice. My favorite is apple, carrot, ginger. Did I show you the ginger? I bought ginger too. They charge you by the pound. This cost me like 20 cents. I keep some in the freezer, but I wanted to juice it, and you can't really cut and juice frozen ginger. Not very effectively anyway. So I've got some in the freezer that I use for mincing into dressings and stuff. And, or grating, excuse me. And then here's some fresh for my juice. Yay! Okay, I love you, bye.